being too sensitive is a myth, right? So many people have been told they're too sensitive when in reality, they're just, having their normal emotional response, the reaction, right? So I really want to kind of just take in consideration, because some people make you try to break your self-esteem, try to make you feel inadequate, trying to pull you down, a sense of worth, or they out here just trying to have some sense of control and manipulation in regards to some of their wordplay and how they're trying to make you feel, right? You feel what you feel, and that is totally fine. Everybody's body, mind body connection is going to be different, right? That's why personal development, personal space, self-care, all this derives from you, right? And you have to be able to be intuitive with yourself, and like I said, embrace how you feel is how you feel, right? So don't let someone else out there misconstrue your mental, try to make you feel inadequate. No, because what you feel is what you feel, and that is totally okay, right? So moving forward in regards to normalized experiences, many people grow up, hearing the phrases that you're overreacting, you're too emotional, you need to tighten up, right? And over that period of time, you start to question yourself and, your feelings and your intuition. And you start to, sometimes even have that confusion, like, am I tripping? Am I bugging out? Is it really me? Am I really always, like, and this can really kind of mess you up. So I really want us to understand that, you're not someone's emotional filter, You don't gotta take on someone's projections, but at the same time too, with you having the sense, your sense of self, and just having a normal response in regards to reaction or whatever, I really want you to kind of just, really embrace that. This is who you are, this is what you feel, and this is what you feel. So this can also lead to, like I said, self-doubt in that sense, or emotional suppression. Like I said, you're taking on someone else's emotional, wordplay, or their opinions, or their validation, or whatever things that they're saying, on taking that up into your emotional filter, and you're feeling those emotions, and it's pushing you down. It's like almost like it's suppressing you. So I really want us to understand that, almost like a tennis court, someone has their side, you have your side, and it's obviously that barrier, right? So you have to understand that you do what you want in your world. You take care of your mental health on your side, right? And just because someone else, don't forget about, like, this, we're not looking at it in an opponent way, right? But just because someone else, says what they want to say, you're hearing it, right? But you're still on your side, you're taking care of yourself, right? So people can say whatever they want to say, they're in their bubble, they're on their side, right? But make sure you're always maintaining your peace of mind, you're on your side, right? We can hear what we want to hear, and that's why we can take the bad, we can take the good, we can hear the information, etc., but we can choose what we want to do with it, right? We don't have to take on that information and be an emotional filter to make us feel down about ourselves. No, let's not do that, right? So we can hear these things, but like I said, we can be more aware and assertive how we want to be able to take those emotions. It's not our responsibility, right? So you're not weak, you're not down bad, you're a bad person, you're not too sensitive, whatever these things are being said to you, right? But I really want us to draw some awareness to these things, right? Because like I said, words hold weight sometimes, and sometimes they do some damage, and people don't really have that mindfulness to it, right? When it comes to some psychoeducation, people experience emotions differently based on their personality, right? Their experiences, culture, and their nervous system. So, right, once again, everybody's what? They're different, right? Everybody comes from different homes, the way that their parents